Hello everyone, it's Tracy. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks very much for joining me. So today I'm doing another design team project share, this time for Andy's store, also known as RLJLIVES. All the dies I have used and are showing here today have been designed by Nicole Silhouette here on YouTube, and I shall link her YouTube channel in the description box below. So let's get started on this design team project share. I have the first die here that I'm going to show you, but I'd also like to show you this paper pack that I'm using today. It's a 6.5 inch paper pack from Kaisercraft, and this one's called Gypsy Rose. As I said before, I have many Kaisercraft pads and I'm trying to work my way through them. So this die here is quite a large die. I think it's about 5 by 7. And I've cut it out here, as you can see, and I've cut another square from the centre of it, or rectangle from the centre of it, and using it as a background on this particular card here. Now the flowers that I've used here are ephemera pieces from that Kaisercraft pack, Gypsy Rose. And the Amazing Friend die I'm showing you here is from this nesting rectangle die set. And I cut that a few times from cardstock and layered it up, as you can see there. And I've used a rose gold metallic cardstock here, and I love the way this has turned out, and it matches in well with that Gypsy Rose paper collection. So for the next card, I'm going to go back to that nesting die set, the rectangle one with the Amazing Friend sentiment that comes with it. I'm not going to use the sentiment, but I am going to use the third largest rectangle as a layering piece on this next card. And with this card, I'm using a lovely sheet of paper from that Gypsy Rose collection, and I think this just looks beautiful. You can see the layering piece there, I've cut that in burgundy. And that large flower in the centre was a large ephemera piece from that Gypsy Rose ephemera pack. I laid up a couple of the flowers, put some Nouveau Crystal Glaze on the leaves, and some Aqua Shimmer pen on the flowers. And I love the way this turned out. Moving on to the next die set I have here, and this is a heart background. It has a stitched edge all the way around, and it measures just under 4 1/4 by 5.5 inch, so it layers nicely on a card. And you can see here I've cut it in white, and I've got a pink metallic cardstock underneath. I've put Sending Hugs to You on the front, and some ready-made flowers with some pearls. And on the word hugs, I've put some Aqua Shimmer pen there. You can just see it. And this is such a cute card. The next die set I have here, you cut this piece twice, and these are the decorator panels, and you get a bow. And it makes this cute little box, which you could use for party favours. And the paper I used was from Fawn Spring Fling collection, which I've showed before. And it just opens up like this. I'm a bit of a fumble fingers with this today. You can just see inside there. And it finishes nicely on the bottom as well. And again, I fumble to get this closed up. But if I wasn't videoing myself, it would go perfectly, of course. And that's a nice little box to have as well. The next two dies I have to show here, these are available separately. The one on the right is a border die, and so is the one on the left, but what I like to do with these is make them longer by doing some partial die cutting and then turn them into belly bands. So here's the card that I've made. The paper I used is Everlasting from Kaisercraft, and that sheet is called Blushing. And on the belly band there, I've put some ready-made flowers, and this particular die does make a lovely belly band. And it is a gatefold card and opens out, and I like to put that other border die on the inside edges there, and I think that finishes it off nicely, and this would make a nice invitation. I am, however, leaving this one blank, and I will put it in my stash to use at a later date. So this next die here is another border die, and has a lovely pattern on it. And I again used the Gypsy Rose paper collection from Kaisercraft to make the next card. And I cut this border die from rose gold cardstock and also the word hugs. And I think that rose gold card matches in well with this paper collection. And I'm using it to separate the floral and the burgundy card. And I love the way this turned out. These next two dies I am struggling with. Obviously they're slit dies, and you can use them on a card or a tag for your swaps or even a scrapbook page, but I was trying to think of something different to do with them. I did think with this one you could probably put it on the top of that 3D mailbox as the posting slot, and that would make that look quite elegant. And there's also this one I am trying to come up with something different, a different project to use these on, so stay tuned. As soon as I've worked it out, I will let you know. So that's my project share finished for today. I hope you've enjoyed watching and that you've gotten some inspiration from these projects I have shared. Don't forget to check the description box down below for the link to Andy's store to where you can buy these dies. And if you'd like to subscribe to my YouTube channel, I would really love that too. Thanks very much for watching today. Have a great day, and until next time, it's bye for now.